Hey, it's Patrick from JMP Cycles, and today we're going to be installing some progressive 970 shocks on our 99 FX DX. Let's take a look at the tools you're going to need, and then we'll get to work. Okay, so what you're going to need is a torque wrench, a dead blow hammer, a 3/4 inch wrench, a 3/8 ratchet with a 3/4 inch deep well socket, and a 5/16 Allen wrench. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we need to jack the bike up a little. You don't want to get the rear wheel completely off the ground, but you want to get the weight off the shock. So we're using a flat jack here. You can use a buddy and lift it up on some blocks, but you just want to get some of the weight off those shocks. After you do that, we're just going to pull this hardware off here. You have a nut up here and you have a bolt and a nut down here. So we're going to go ahead and take those off, and they're going to repeat the process on the other side. Since we're changing lengths of shocks, we're going to want to take them both off so we can put the new one on. The new one's going to be longer, so it won't fit if the other shock is still on the other side, holding it in place. So go ahead and get these shocks off here. We came over here to this side of the bike to take this shock off, and our nut started spinning on us here. No reason to freak out. You pull the seat off, you can grab a hold of it with a 3/4 inch wrench here and tighten it back up, and this will come right off. We're gonna go ahead and take this off just the height of our bike to put our new shocks on. Okay, so we've raised the bike up to fit the size of this new taller shock, and obviously we're going with a really hot rod 970 here, taller shock for more ground clearance. We have the external reservoir here for the more adjustability. Pretty hot rod setup. Now, with every shock though, you're gonna get these spacers and sleeves, and depending on how it spaces out on the bike, that's gonna depend on what spacers you use. We want ours to be a little bit spaced out, so we have the one with a little bit of gap, with a little bit of a distance on it there. It does come with sleeves where you can just sleeve it and run it a little tighter. We're using these, you just basically have to beat them in with a hammer. Be a little bit careful, but you're gonna have to like get them in there, with some force. We're gonna go ahead and put our new taller shocks on. The bike's adjusted to the right height, and we're not gonna be reusing this little cowbell thing on the top. That's strictly aesthetics. You can use this or not. And then it has lock nuts. You don't necessarily need Loctite. And we're gonna torque these to 35 foot-pounds. The manual calls for 25 to 40. We're gonna put it right at 35. All right, shocks are torqued down. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is set the sag. We'll put a link in the description below to a video on how to set your sag. And as always, if you like what you see here, please subscribe to us. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below. You can always shoot us a call on our 800 number or chat with us online. Now, go work on those motorcycles.